Alright, this is for the 7-Eleven clean out. This is outside. We're going to run inside. This is a two-way clean out up here. And so we're going to run inside first. Cobwebs off. So it looks pretty muddy in here. You can see all the stuff on the bottom of the pipe. Can't tell if that's, yeah, that's rocks. The connection, there's rocks. That connection is full of rocks. See the standing water in the pipe too. It means there's no grade. This is what we refer to as a belly. So all that stuff is just sitting there, which means anything heavy is going to settle into that spot. See, here's another belly. We're completely underwater at this point. This is probably going to be where, yeah, it's getting really hard to push. We're probably in some pretty thick mud here. Cable will barely go. And it just stopped. So I'm pulling back now. So you can tell the camera's either fully underwater or covered in mud. Let's see if I can get back to that point where we can see something. Yeah, looks like the lens got caked with mud. And then pulled back. This is obviously where an issue lies. You can see that first little belly. But then right when we got into that second bigger belly, everything just went dark. Yeah, my cable is completely wrecked. I'm going to take a picture of what the camera looks like, but it's completely muddy, sludgy. It's definitely going to be, so I'll send the camera back to that location and locate it. I'll locate it before we go into the belly, and then I'll locate it again where I get stuck. But that's going to be a big problem. Here, grab this. So that's what my camera. That is mud, grease, dirt. That's where my camera just went to.
Just right there? How far did you go?
Like 60 feet in this way. I don't even know if I can.
Right. Yeah. Can I get you some towel?
I have some in my truck. Yeah, that's a problem.
That's a problem?
Yeah.
Well, where's that? If it's going that way, where is that?
It could be tying in the back here. Coming down the back. But it's weird though too because it's going out this way as well. It's a two-way clean out.
Is it driven that way?
Well, I don't know if it's
No, which way?
well, right, because remember how that one was running that way, right? And then we ran into a big pipe. You would assume this would run that way too. So I don't know if you have two taps into the city or if this is like a clean out for the apartment complex or what. They don't like to play nice. Alright, we got visibility back. It's probably gonna go 20 feet away in that. You almost have to flush the line.
And then I texted Kevin.
Well, it's just, there's so much of this at the bottom of the clean out. Like the camera is just going to keep going in and smearing with the mud. Alright, so we're going to do this blind. Maybe we can get that first belly to wash off the...
Green light there, mud and stuff.
So here's, before it got all nasty, this is the first tie-in. And this is full of dirt and rocks. So that's our first connection into this. And before it was all bad, like all hazy, that's like really full of rocks and mud and dirt. Again, I don't, that's why I have the locator. I mean, I could use the locator right here and figure out where that ties in. So see like the little whirlwind thing,
Yeah.
the middle one? So that basically means the beacon is on.
Okay.
So that location is through the gate into the apartment complex at the second window for 7-Eleven. That's a tie-in for 7-Eleven. So we're going to keep going forward and see where I'm hitting that hard stop. See the belly there. Try to push hard and get some splashes up on the screen here. But see it right here? That's like the beginning of it. See that thick mud? Yeah.
Where do you think that further back?
Well, I'm going to push to it. It's going to be dark. That's just how it was the last time. But there's a spot where I just can't push anymore. See, now it's like, now it's getting really hard, like I'm in thick mud. Right, now let's see where that is. Let me just finish with this, and then be coming to unplug it or something. So this location where my camera stopped is inside of the dumpster area. It's roughly 3.5 feet down. It's right in between the two dumpsters, or like in between the posts, in between the two doors to get into the dumpsters. I'm going to pull back. Every time I come back from this location, the whole entire camera assembly is covered in black, kind of sludgy mud. And then we saw that location where there was a bunch of rocks coming in from the first 7-Eleven tie-in. Terry is here with me, and she's going to show me something inside 7-Eleven where she said that they've been having ongoing issues. And it's towards the back of the store where this really muddy location is. So you can see here, this is the grease and mud that's coming out. It's really thick.